Oh, all right. I saw this one pretty cool video earlier, and it was discussing the differences between anime, Japanese anime, and a lot of American stuff. And it was basically saying that, the emotions within Japanese anime are more pure, right? Well, and yeah, he wasn't basically using some of the words that I'm using, but he was saying that basically the emotions within, uh, some of the Marvel stuff are cynical, right? And he used this example from this one movie, a Marvel movie I've never seen. I've never seen the Captain America stuff, but this was after the white Captain America guy died, and you have the black Captain America guy, and there's this scene between the black Captain American guy and this other white guy, Avenger, hero guy, I guess. And he's trying to convince the black Captain America of something. And it's this really heartfelt talk that he gives, right? And at the end of this heartfelt talk, the black Captain America guy takes this cynical view, like, "Oh, who told you to say that?" La 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 la. And he was like, "Oh, that's right. They told me to say that. Ha ha ha." Um, Paul of Tarsus. Um, Paul of Tarsus says that there are some people out there who see everything in like a pure light. It's just this pure. They see it in a pure light, right? Um, while other people see things cynically, right? And he kind of just leaves it hanging, right? Now, of course, most of the purists who read it don't see that he leaves it hanging, I think. Um, but they take the view that he's praising the pure point of view and criticizing the cynical point of view. But I don't think so at all. Again, I think this comes down to like the differences in Yahweh in the Old Testament. At one point in time, Yahweh will be tender, like just the most tender, poetic, amazing things being said, and then at another point, it'll be like, "Fucking kill him, yeah, kill them all." And it's like, what's going on there? And again, this comes down to wholeness, right? And I think Paul of Tarsus is really talking about this wholeness in an esoteric way. Because yeah, no, if you go through life with this purest view, like we all pity you, like everybody pities you. And there's even this thing in story writing nowadays. Like there's the Lord of the Rings people, and they're like, and then that's kind of what this anime thing was all about. It was like this guy was praising Lord of the Rings type stories, right, with these pure emotions of love and bravery and all this stuff. um, well, there's other people who are like, no, you need something more real. You need something more like Game of Thrones, right? Even though I think Game of Thrones is really just the praise of toxic people. Like you wouldn't want to hang out with any of these people. You wouldn't want to be in the same room as any of them at any point in time. Um, It's really just the glorification of toxic people. But well, Game of Thrones aside, I mean there is an idea to this to a real story, right? It's a real story, and in a real story, right, you're gonna have a bit of skeptical thought, right? Rather than just these pure emotions, but it's like in order to be whole, I think you need both. Um, because again, like the purists are a bunch of dumbasses, but the realists and the cynicists bring out stories that nobody wants to watch. Unless it's popular. Oh, this is popular, so therefore we must watch it. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like it, and I think I think one story that is good at uh, being more whole would be like something like The Princess Bride, right? Because it's got a lot of cynicism within it, but it's also got a lot of purity as well. And this idea that you can have these contradictory things within you in order to be whole is not something strange. Like you go back to this idea of a tender God and a violent God. Like if you have a child and your child is being attacked by a dog, you're going to get violent, no matter how tender and pure you are. And so in reality, you could see that the whole person is not strange at all. The fact that they can be tender and wrathful that's not strange. What's strange, I guess, is that we we put ourselves in all these mental boxes, I guess. And we can't see clearly, I guess.